Guys, it's a pretty rough day outside. No flying, and I got to go to work here in about a half hour. It's been crummy all last night. It rained most of the day till about now. It just kind of stopped raining, but it's blowing pretty hard. So this ended up being kind of a depressing truck, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm also going to tell you why I'm not going to repair it. So I've torn this thing completely down. Me and Donnie and a couple other guys are the first ones to really dabble. What's up, Mel Mel? Really dabble with the ZD Thunder. And I got to tell you guys, man, it seemed like a very good truck until I tore this thing down and got inside of it. And we're going to talk about why I'm not going to be putting money into this truck. And I'm going to go ahead and invest in a real truck like a Traxxas or an, Arma or something like that, HPI, something worthwhile. I can tell you right now, I'm going to refuse to go ahead and blow money on this truck. And the reason why is the diff packages. What's up, Clint? So I got on the phone with Steve, and me and Steve, if you guys don't know who Steve is, it's Shen RC. He's a huge ground bashing hobbyist. And I got to tell you, man, these gears, these diff gears, are made of die cast, and the main drive gear that connects to your cups that drive the wheels are the crappiest gears that they decided to put on this truck. So no matter how many times you replace this differential, right? No matter how many times you replaced it, it would burn out very quickly because the main drive assembly gears that actually churn the tires are not made of regular steel. Like this main gear here, steel. The one that's on the car, steel. All the rest of them are steel until you get to the main drive gears. They are die cast. There is nothing but aluminum shavings inside of here, die cast shavings. It's horrible, man. It just, it's so bad. They stripped out with one good bashing. This thing could not take the punishment like any of the other trucks could that are on the market. So I don't see the point to fix a truck, especially when the teardown job is about 2 days. I'm not going to pour that kind of money into it. So, I'm not suggesting that this truck is to be purchased. I'm going to go ahead and remove my original review, or I'm going to rename it. And then I'm going to put this link in the description for people to watch so they understand. This is die-cast gearing. Both front and rear diffs are die-cast. Cheap Chinese die-cast. I looked into trying to find other differentials, and I found a Red Cat that has the same differential. But after further inspection, I found out also has die-cast internal gears inside the drivetrain for the differential. So this is about as junk as you can go. This was going to be an amazing truck for the money, and then China went super cheap and used crappy Chinese die-cast for a differential case. What they should have done is done brass, plastic, or hardened steel, not die-cast. Die-cast is about the crappiest metal you could use to make gears out of. This is just horrible. So I won't be fixing it. What I will be doing, however, is ripping this entire thing down, saving all the tires for my next 110 scale that I'm going to purchase, saving the shocks because they're all pretty good, and I'm going to keep all the components that are worth it. I'm going to tear that motor out, that ESC, the drive box, and use the transmitter. We're going to build an airboat out of it. So I've got everything I need to build an airboat now. So let's make a $130 airboat. That's what we're going to do. So I'll have a bunch of parts for my next 1/10 scale, and then we're going to build an airboat out of the motor, ESC, and it'll be a 2S or 3S airboat. That's, I think, the plans for this. I refuse to pour money into a truck that is just going to continue breaking. So how about that? I got an oversized motor, ESC, and we can build a very large airboat because that is a big motor. So, I mean, this is the perfect opportunity to start a new project and see what we can turn it into and go from there. So that's the plans, man. We're going to make a big airboat. I'm going to talk to my buddy down who does casting in the area to see if we can either get an aluminum one built or a fiberglass with a molding cast. And I got to measure the size of the motor output on 2S and 3S, and we'll have to go down and see what we can design. But yeah, no, I'm gonna change the change the original review I put out about this because it's not honest and it's not accurate. So it's very unfortunate that they chose to go die-cast gearing, because that's just a stupid thing to do. This truck had so much potential until I got inside the gearbox. And the spur gear is plastic, and it's missing a tooth, and also the slipper clutch was set way too tight. This needed to be loosened out of the box. Probably is what broke the drivetrain in the first place, having a slipper clutch that was too tight. So anyways, that's why I'm not flying today. I did tear this completely down. Donnie, any of you guys that purchased this, I wouldn't suggest putting any money into this truck. I would make this another project, or figure out, hey, maybe you guys want to build an airboat with me. That could be kind of fun. A bunch of us design our own version of an airboat using the ZD Thunder parts. So let me know, man. But guys, I got to get ready to get to work. I just heard the mail truck pull up, and it sounds like somebody's home. So I should probably go check on that. But those are the plans for this thing, and that's why I'm not going to be fixing it. So anyways, guys, I'll catch you on the flip, man. Toodaloo.